Bascom, what a galang! Ay, ay, ay. I am glad you asked about perspectives on social norms and popular preconceptions. Again, recognize the identity, define the need, notice the edges and the parameters of rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, butcher, baker, candlestick maker, lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, ragamuffin. It is essential that we develop a new way of thinking if mankind is to survive and move to a higher level. Poor man, rich man history illustrate that the earlier stages of one particular social group showed specific signs of difference between rich and poor, usually based upon the degree of separation from the patterns of nature's life cycle. The issue of shelter, for one thing. The owner and or family of a shelter that had only dirt for its floor was called dirt poor. The rich man had something other than dirt. Wealthy people had floors made of slate. These would get slippery in winter when wet, so they would spread straw, thresh, on the floor to keep their footing. As winter progressed, they added more thresh until when you opened the door, it would all start slipping outside. A piece of wood was placed in the entranceway to prevent this from happening. Technological threshold. The poor man's family used to cook in the kitchen with a big kettle that always hung over the fire. Every day they lit the fire and added things to the pot. They ate mostly vegetables, did not get much meat, yet enjoyed robust health and procreativity. They would eat the stew for dinner, leaving leftovers in the pot to get cold overnight, then start over the next day. Sometimes stew had food in it that had been there for quite a while, hence the rhyme, peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. The rich man's family, regardless of the fare, ate and drank from technologically advanced plates made of pewter and from lead cups. The varieties of food with high acid content caused some of the lead to leach onto the food, causing lead poisoning death. This happened most often with tomatoes, so for the next 400 years or so, tomatoes were considered poisonous. The same applied to their ale or whiskey. The combination would sometimes knock the imbibers out for a couple of days. There were cases where someone walking along the road would take them for dead and prepare them for burial. Herein lies the custom of a wake, where the family would gather round and eat and drink and wait to see if they would wake up. Conformity to the natural life cycle goes toward the common good. Note the quotes. Health is the principal wealth, and it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter heaven.